How's it going, everybody? Alright, so as you all know, the Kaiba Corporation Cup has finally begun. It's been long awaited, and everything, but unfortunately, in the current state that it's in, it's very unstable. I'm sure any of you guys who have played it have been consistently getting disconnected, just timeout loss, all sorts of crap going on right now. Like, the whole event is just screwed, really. The only good thing about this so far is that there's double keys and there's double gold. That's really the only incentive there is right now to any of this. Now, you can either do one of two things. You can grind the cup, work your way up. You can see I'm 4-star or whatever, but take a look at this real quick. Okay, this is my play record. Notice there's a consistency here. Rex, Mako, Rex, Mako, random Odeon, Rex, and another Mako. Notice another thing. Asian. I mean, like when I first started, literally every game I was playing was nothing but Asians, and they were running decks I had never gone against before, not even in ranked. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't know what is going on with this thing. But okay, so mission rewards for this are actually decent, but it's kind of a grind because you're having to go into these matches. You're going to get timeout losses. You're going to get all sorts of things. So trying to climb your way up to get these rewards is a bit of a hassle right now. I don't know if they're going to release a fix for it or what's going on, but hopefully they end up fixing it to where, there's connectivity issues aren't so prevalent, So, but right now, I would recommend to not invest so much time trying to do the cup right now. Well, just to look over the ranking rewards real quick. UR and SR cards, these are nothing special, to be honest. All these cards can be easily acquired from just Legendary Duelists, or you might already have these cards. Some of these cards are available, well, actually were available. Pretty sure they just took Shield Gardner out of the rotation for the card trader. This guy should still be in a card trader as far as I know. I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, these are all cards that are easily attainable through the card trader or through Legendary Duelists. So nothing special there, really, except that they're prismatic, but I mean, even then, that's still nothing special in my opinion. Now, as far as the SR cards go, some of these are actually pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. There's actually some must-haves in here, but overall, still nothing that you can't acquire yourself through Legendary Duelists, and I mean, through the card trader. I mean, there's really nothing special, when you really take a look at it. Really, the only incentive there is this right here, Enemy Controller. Enemy Controller is a great card. Everyone's trying to get it. Everyone's trying to get their hands on it. We all know how hard it is to, beat Kaiba and actually get this stupid card. So really, if there was one SR card that I had to pick out of this, it would just be Enemy Controller. That's it for me, But other than that, I really see no other reason to grind the cup except for the gems that you actually get from, ranking your way up, with the mission rewards that are going on right now. Also, the gold is also pretty nice, it's not too bad. So if you can work your way up, definitely try, but just expect a lot of connectivity issues, a lot of glitching. There's going to be 5-card decks being run in this, which is really terrible right now. And if you don't know what that's about, basically people are making literally just 5-card decks like Karate OTK, and they'll go into a duel. They draw those 5 cards, and then that's it. You're done. One turn kill right there. That's it. And but just so you guys know, if you guys are gonna try that out, you are gonna get banned if you get caught. So just a disclaimer there for you guys. Now, the reason that I'm making this video is because personally, I think that you should invest more time, take advantage of the fact that there's double keys right now. So definitely farm the Legendary Duelists if you can at level 10, because that's double the gold that you're going to be getting from them. And also farm the little standard duelists, throughout the world. Now, I've been working on 3 particular decks to take on the standard duelists within stages 33 and 38. So if you're above or below those, you shouldn't have much of an issue, honestly. You can make your own Cerberus deck, and I mean, you'll be completely fine. But as far as going through the standard duelists, between 33 and 38, if you don't know how to get around those, I have 3 particular decks that I've been working on that are actually pretty consistent. Now, this first one right here is for pretty much the the standard duelists that don't have any sort of removal like towards your monsters or anything. And so by that I mean like Aqua Chorus, the Union one, and a couple of others. Definitely not the flips for real. The only real issues that you're gonna have is the flips for real one, and what's it called, the Spirit one. Those are really, I think, the only two problematic ones that you're gonna come against. Now for this one, I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory. Your basic Cerberus deck, you don't need to have 2 Cerberus for it. You definitely don't need to run 2 Riryoku. You can run 1, that's fine. But generally, this is just mainly just a bunch of spells. For additional score, I included a Relinquished in there. I am using Yugi's Sorcery Conduit, so whenever you're trying to draw for it, just be aware that you might have a possibility of drawing Relinquished, which may end up killing you, so it's a bit of a risk. So, but I mean, it's literally just standard duelists, so I mean, it's a low risk for me. I'm willing to go ahead and take that risk. So, but it just adds to your score. Also, I try to run at least 10 Glossies in here because that's an additional 1,000 points. So try to run 10 Glossies into your in this particular deck, so that way you get an additional, you know, chest or whatever. So let's see, take a look at the next one. This particular one is to go against, what's it called, the one that has the Mystic box. And the reason that I included these traps, interdimensional matter transporter, is because the deck runs 3 different boxes. So once the opponent activates that box, all you got to do is take your Cerberus out of play, boom, bring it right back at the end of the turn. That is going to remove your spell counters on it, so hold off on using any spell counters until your opponent has used the majority of their boxes. Now, the Kuribo is there just in case, you know, your opponent decides to attack, you're low on life points for whatever reason, you know, but these are generally the spells that you're going to need for this. Riryoku Field, again, it's just a counter because that box tends to target your 1 monster, so easily just counter it, you know. But these are basically the only counters that you're going to need against that deck, and I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory from there. Just run a Cerberus deck, you know. I have not tried it out, so if anybody out there gets a chance to try it out, please let me know how it goes for you guys. And if you know of a better way to try to run against that deck, then, you know, let me know. That way, you know, I can try to compile a deck together and, you know, get it going. But I don't see the standard duelists out there to try it out just yet. So, but this is for the Flips Effect one strictly. Now, you can see I included Iron Blacksmith Kotetsu in here. It's because I just need to get those equip spells, you know, as quickly as possible. The thing about this deck, whenever you're going against it, it's pretty easy because your opponent is literally just going to set monsters down and they're not going to flip them up unless you have a threat on the field. As long as you don't have a real threat on the field, they're not really going to do anything. Now, the only 3 equip spells you're going to need are the Wicked Break and Flamberge Bow, 2 of them, and then the Gravity Axe. Now, here's what you want to do. You're going to want to get you're going to want to get 2 Guardian Bows onto the field, and then whichever one of these that you want, you know, Skull Angel or Iron Black, you know. But these are basically cards that you're going to be using to just draw from your deck. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to equip the Wicked Break and Flamberge Bow onto one of these monsters. That way you can summon this guy out. Once you summon this guy out, just make sure that you're able to get a Gravity Axe on hand immediately. What this is going to do is basically going to keep all the monsters on your opponent's side of the field face down. They will not be able to flip them up whatsoever. So just make sure that whenever you're destroying monsters, you're doing it with Guardian Bow and nothing else, unless it's equipped with Wicked Break and Flamberge Bow. But if you have 2 of these out on the field, just power them both up by killing monsters on your opponent's side of the field. Use Riryoku, you know, just use Riryoku, transfer one's attack to the other, boom, you know what I'm saying? I mean, this right here, Meteor Rain, during this turn, when your monsters attack with an attack that is higher than the defense of your opponent's defense position monster, inflict the difference of battle damage to your opponent's life points. So once you get up above, you know, 10,000, activate this, and, you know, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, you know. But if you're doing a Gravity Axe with these 2 combos, you're not going to have enough room on your side of the field to actually activate this trap. So what you're going to do is you're going to destroy monsters until you got 1 left, and you're basically going to alternate And actually, I'll do a quick run for you guys. That way you can take a look and see what I mean. But overall, like the dual assessment score that you get from this is literally just going to be consistently 6.5k and above. I get 7k all the time, especially with the Cerberus deck that has the ritual summon in there. As far as ritual summon goes, I know it looks kind of weird because I only have 2 Cerberus, so that means that I have to ritual summon by tributing one of those. And so what you're going to do is at the very, very last point, you're going to tribute one of your Cerberus. But before you do, okay, so I'm already getting screwed here. But, I mean, it really doesn't matter. I got another one. But yeah, you're going to want to Riryoku one of your Cerberus and transfer all the attack onto the other before you go and tribute for the ritual summon. Bring this out. I'll hold off. So weird that the ladybug didn't attack my monster or whatever. Okay, I'll just go ahead and Gravity Axe. I see I'm not going to have enough room for anything else, so I'm going to want to keep everything clear from here. But I'll equip this to this guy. I gotta wait for another equip spell to show up before I do anything. Actually, okay, from here we just start raising the attack. Pretty easy. But just boost his attack up to 10,000. That's pretty much it, you know. But yeah, honestly, this is literally the best way right now to go. This is the best thing you can do right now, is just sit here and farm keys. And I mean, once you run out of standard duelists to farm keys from, then just start working on you know, farming the level 10 legendary duelists, because they provide some gold, they provide some keys, you know. So just that's literally all you got to do. But so since I don't have enough room on my field right now for anything, then I'm gonna want to use Meteor Rain at some point. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set it. Hopefully I can get above 10,000 before my opponent decks out, because it looks like I'm going to deck out. That's the only drawback to this, is you can deck out pretty quick, but easy fix to that is to just add some more cards into your deck if you want, so that way you don't deck out as fast. But yeah, the deck works, you just need to play it right, and I've only played it about like maybe 3 times, so still need some work. But 5.3, not too bad, got a decent amount of keys. But I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, just farm those keys, farm that gold. That's really your best bet right now, because the cup, the event is a huge mess up right now. It's in a bad state. We just gotta wait for them to fix it. For I don't know how long it's going to take them to actually do something about that, but I mean, everything, the rewards that are available, like even for first place, even though it's nice to have those UR cards and those SR cards, it's not really worth it. You're going to be wasting a lot of time trying to, you know, fight all these duelists, and you might not even get that high when you could have been farming keys, farming gold, and just stockpiling, you know, all these resources, because you can get the same exact cards, you know, fighting legendary duelists. So you see 6,000 keys, and you know, I'm working my way up. So literally, that's all you got to do, guys, is just farm keys right now. If you guys want to work on a cup, go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? The gems are nice. Yeah, I'm not going to deny that, but they're a little hard to attain right now. So thank you guys for watching. You know, got any questions, comments, or anything, just go ahead and comment down below. Let me know. You guys have a good day.